Here at Simpleday, we're constantly testing and playing with Monday.com's newest features. As soon as Monday.com came out with Monday Vibe, which essentially is vibe coding to build your own Monday app, we decided to launch an internal hackathon. I wanted to see how creative my team was, what they can come up with to solve real business problems that our clients are facing. I would love for you to participate in our hackathon. Watch all the videos and comment below and let me know which one was your favorite. In addition to bragging rights, the winner will receive an Amazon gift card. So I'd love to hear below which your favorite Monday vibe was that was built out by our team. I can't wait to read all of your comments. In this first vibe, we're going to see how an app was created that can help map radiuses to see the difference in how far one location is from another on a map view. So let's jump in.
When managing multiple vendors or venues, distance isn't just a detail, it's a contract rule. Some vendors can't operate within a certain radius of others, and checking that manually wastes time and risks errors. The Vendor Map app solves this instantly. It maps every location, applies contract radius rules, and shows exactly where overlaps or restrictions occur directly in Monday.com. For example, using sample locations in Colorado, you can immediately see when two sites overlap and how far apart they are. Add each vendor's address and contract radius directly in the app, and it visually flags conflicts on the map, all inside Monday.com. A table view also lists any conflicts with distance details and other key information. This takes a problem that usually requires manual checks, complex coding, or custom automations, and makes it completely visual and effortless inside Monday.com. It's a simple solution to a challenge many businesses have faced for years, and it brings real-time saving and compliance benefits to anyone managing locations with compliance or proximity restrictions. Do you want access to this app? Contact us for more details.
In the second vibe that you're going to see, someone built out an app to manage SOPs. Every company has standard operating procedures, but sometimes managing them and finding the information that you need is really difficult. So let's jump in and see this Monday vibe.
Hi there. Here's how I used Monday Vibe to create an SOP storage organizer and manager that everyone in our company can use. In our company, we have many standard operating procedures saved as Monday documents that we use every day. Our team uses this board daily, but it can be difficult and sometimes frustrating to find a specific SOP when we need it. As you can see, the board has different items and columns with various details. We use the search field and other built-in features in Monday, but often we don't get the results we want because we can't remember the exact SOP name. This means we spend extra time looking for the right information. To make things easier, I created a new view using Monday Vibe. I'm not a developer, so everything you see here was made without any coding. Here's the vibe I set up. As you can see, I used our brand colors in this Monday Vibe. You can do this for your business too. The first part of this vibe is a simple search form. The next feature is favorite SOPs. After that, you'll see recently viewed SOPs. Then, we have the most popular SOPs and SOPs sorted by department. At the end, there's a simple form where anyone can describe their problem and ask an admin to write a new SOP and add it to the board. Let's try it out. For example, if I need to upload a video to our YouTube channel but don't know how, I can use Monday Vibe to help me. Now, I'll look through my SOPs and see which ones are related to this task. Let's open one. This one isn't exactly what I need, but let's check it anyway. Monday Vibe will open the document. Now, let's go back to our Monday Vibe. I showed you the search field and the results area. There's also the part where you can mark your favorite SOPs. This view is dynamic, so each user in our company will see their own favorite SOPs here. It's a great feature. The recently viewed SOPs are the ones you've opened recently, making it easy to access what you've worked on in the last few minutes or hours. Another helpful feature is the most popular SOPs, which are chosen based on how often they're used. Everything is powered by AI, so it's all automatic. I just gave some prompts, and Monday Vibe created this for me. For example, a user can easily add the most popular SOPs to their favorites. If they want to see their favorites, they'll show up in this section. If they don't want an SOP in favorites anymore, they can remove it. Users can also browse SOPs by department. At the end, there's a simple form for users to request a new SOP. They can click send, and a new item will be created in this group. This helps admins know when someone needs a new SOP. That's it. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to talking with you soon.
The next Monday Vibe app that you're going to see is about time tracking. Time tracking, in my mind, is one of the most critical things that is connected to task management and project management because everyone wants to see what projects were done, but they want to see how long did it take them. Did it take what they actually expected or did it take more time? In this app, we've built out a system that you can manage your time, see billable time versus non-billable time, and also measure efficiency rates. So let's jump into the next app.
Hello everyone. I'm excited to introduce a simple and easy-to-use time tracking app I built with Monday Vibe. This app helps employees easily record the time they spend on tasks and clearly shows which hours are billable and which are not. This makes client billing much simpler and more accurate. The app fits right into your Monday.com boards, where you'll see two main columns: the billable status column, where you mark tasks as billable or non-billable, and the timer status column, which shows if the timer is running. Now, let's look at the main features that give you useful time insights. There are four main tabs: Dashboard, Time Entries, Weekly Report, and Monthly Report. The dashboard quickly shows you four important numbers. The first is the total hours worked this week, then the number of billable hours, the number of clients tracked, and the efficiency rate, which is the percentage of time that was billable. For example, in this sample, out of 28.5 hours tracked this week, 14 hours were billable. This means the efficiency rate is 49%. Also, every widget on the dashboard is clickable. When you click any number, you'll see more details like the task, client, employee, date, and if the task was billable or not. Below that, there's a weekly chart with colored bars: green for billable, orange for non-billable hours. You can switch between weeks or pick specific dates as you like. You can also click on the bars to see more details. At the bottom, you'll see a list of recent time entries, shown as cards or in a table. In Table View, you can export or delete several entries at once if needed. The Time Entries section shows all your logged time in a table with pages. You can filter by client or by billable or non-billable status. There's also a quick search to help you find what you're looking for. The Weekly Report tab gives a similar chart, but focuses on weekly data, with a summary of total hours, efficiency rate, and daily average. The Monthly Report tab shows your monthly hours, billable hours, daily averages, and number of clients billed. You can see daily trends for billable and non-billable hours. There are also clear breakdowns for employees and clients, so you know exactly how time is being used. Now here's a helpful tool. The CSV export feature lets you quickly export employee or client reports, whether you have 5 or 100 clients. This makes reporting simple and fast. Just pick the type of export, and it will go to your CSV file. When the export is done, you'll have all your time details neatly organized. Now, let's talk about the 3 ways to log time. The first way is manual entry. On your main table, just type in your details, add the hours, and choose if it's billable or not. Let's add a new entry as an example. Say you finished a test task for Globex that took 10 hours, and it's billable. You can see the extra 10 hours have been added, bringing the total to 38.5 hours. You can also log time in the Time Tracker Pro view. Here, you can create a new task, pick the client, fill in the details, add the hours, and select billable or not before logging. Or you can add more time to an existing task by selecting it and logging the extra hours. The easiest way is to use the live timer. When you start working on a task, click Start Timer. Let's try it with this task. Click Start Timer, and you'll see the timer at the top of your screen, visible in every view. As you move between views or go back to the main table, the timer keeps running. You can pause, save, or stop it anytime. The timer adds up the hours for you, so you don't have to worry about mistakes. The entry is saved automatically. Now, let's look at permissions and technical details. The app uses smart role-based permissions. Board owners, like you see here, can view all team data. Team members only see their own hours and entries. For example, in the monthly view, I can see everyone's hours because I'm a board owner. If I were a member, I'd only see my own. This keeps your data safe and private. The app also saves your data locally every 30 seconds while the timer is running, so you won't lose your time even if your computer crashes or loses power. Everything is built with Monday.com's official SDK, so all changes sync right away and show up immediately on your Monday boards. You use your Monday.com login, so you don't need a new account. The app works well on mobile and tablets, making it easy for field workers to track time anywhere. The main benefits are clear. The app boosts productivity with visual goals and real-time tracking, so you can quickly see your efficiency and know what's billable for each client and user. The automatic timer removes manual errors. Now you don't have to worry about forgetting to log hours or guessing at the end of the week. Seeing billable and non-billable hours clearly helps you earn more. The more accurately you track your billable hours, the more revenue you can capture. For managers, the app gives a clear view of team performance while keeping personal data private, so you get the big picture without micromanaging. One-click CSV exports make reporting easy. Whether you're a freelancer or manage a big team, this app grows with you. It's made just for Monday.com with strong security, a simple layout, and helpful reports that make time tracking easy and valuable. If you have any questions or need help, just let me know.
The next vibe that someone on my team created was for an AI ticketing system. Not only does it have an amazing dashboard, but it actually has a view of your Gmail inbox directly within Monday, so you can see everything in one place. So let's jump in and see how that was created.
Hi everyone. Today I'll show you a simple demo of our AI-powered support portal, which is a ticket management system. There are two main views, the admin dashboard and the Gmail inbox. In the admin dashboard, you'll see a New Ticket button. Clicking this lets you create a ticket by adding a title, a description, and choosing the organization. You can make the ticket right from this screen. After creating a ticket, you can track open, total, and resolved tickets, as well as average resolution time. Now, this is mock data, but the portal can show real-time numbers. At the moment, there are 0 tickets and no priority set. But I've set up AI automation to detect the task priority from the ticket title. There's also a search filter. You can quickly find tickets by keyword, status, or priority. Each ticket displays details like client info and more. You can see more ticket details by clicking this button. Here, you'll see the status, priority, company name, and other details. For now, it's mock data. You can also change the status here. Now let's look at the other view, a special feature, the Gmail inbox view. You can connect your Gmail to this system and it will show all your emails. This lets you link your support email, so every time someone emails support, you can check your inbox and create a task directly from an email. For example, if I open this email from Sarah Johnson at Coca-Cola, I can click the Create Task button. When I do, a pop-up shows that the subject is used as the title. The email content is added as an update. The client is auto-assigned, and the status is set to Not Started. Going back to the admin dashboard and reloading the screen, I can see data for critical and medium tickets. The priority is set automatically. The client is assigned, and based on the client, the task is assigned to a user. Both the assigning and priority columns use AI. Now, if I change the status to resolved, the resolved date is added right away. After reloading, the critical ticket is no longer in the resolved list. Now there are 2 tickets, one open and one resolved. The average resolution time is still mock data, but it can show real numbers from the board. You can also see which clients send the most tickets. Right now, Populous has 1 ticket. Coca-Cola has 1 ticket too. That's all for now. Thank you.
The next Monday vibe that was built is all around nonprofits and donations. When you're accepting donations, it's really important to see who your donors are, but how much did they give last time? How much did they give this time? And to be able to track the life cycle of a donor. So let's jump into this Monday vibe.
This application is designed for non-profit organizations, especially charities. Charities need to keep track of their donors in simple ways such as how often they give, when they last donated, how much they give,
and how regularly they donate. To make this easier, we built a donor management app that records all this information. The process begins when you enter a donation, including the donor's name, email, date, amount, and currency. The app checks the database to see if the email is already listed. If it is, the donation is added to that donor's record. If not, the app creates a new donor on the board. Each donation is shown as a sub-item, and the total amount is displayed for each donor. Donors are sorted as active, inactive, or prospect. Active donors gave within the last 180 days. Inactive donors have not given for 180 days or more. Prospects have never donated. Donors are also grouped into tiers based on their total donations. Donors with less than $5,000 are bronze, those with $5,000 to $10,000 are silver, and those with more than $10,000 are platinum. To add a donation, go to the donor management board and start the process. Click New Donor from where to fill in their details, and if the donor is already in the system, just add the donation to their sub-items. Let's enter $750 with the date of September 30th. When you click Add Donation, the app checks if the donor exists and assigns the donation to them. Going back to the donor, you can see Alice's details. Her $750 donation on September 30th increased her total from $4,250 to $5,000. If the donor is new, the app first updates the main item, then the sub-item. After this, you can see everything on the dashboard. On the dashboard, you can see there are 6 donors in the system, and 3 are active. The total donations are $30,200, and the average per donor is $5,033. There are 2 platinum donors, 2 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. In summary, this app helps charities add donors and keep track of all their donations easily. Based on the last donation date, you can see their status and group them by how much they have given. This helps charities understand their donors better and communicate with them according to their giving patterns.
The last app that we're going to view today looks at multiple different documents and can extract information from all of those documents and automatically put them into your Monday boards. An example of this would be if you are working in a situation where you're constantly looking at different bids and you want to see maybe who's the highest, who's the lowest, get a feel of how people bid. You can extract this information using AI and put it directly into Monday. So let's see this Monday vibe.
Hi everyone, I created an app for Monday. This app can read different kinds of documents, extract important details, and add them to your Monday board. The app works with several document types. Now I'll demonstrate how it works in a use case for analyzing bid submissions. We have 2 projects here, cloth branding website and the food delivery mobile app. Several vendors have sent us bids for these projects. I want to pull out details from these documents, such as the highest bid and the vendor who gave the lowest bid. Now let's look at the app. This is the main screen of the app. Here you see the AI configuration screen. There are 5 tabs. Each one is for a different document type. If I click the bid submission tab, you'll see 2 fields. One for the system prompt and one for the extraction prompt. These have some text already, but you can change them if you need to. The third section is for column mapping. Here you choose what details you want to pull out. For example, we want the highest bid vendor, the lowest bid, and the lowest bid vendor. After you set up the column mapping, you'll see the final prompt. This shows what info will be pulled out and where it will go in Monday. The column mappings are shown here. I will save this setup. After saving, when I click on the document for this project, you can see 3 bids. When I analyze this, the app starts working. It will be done soon. Okay, it's finished. If I go to the results, you'll see the details we pulled out. We can do the same for the next document. There are 2 bids for this project. I'll start the analysis. It will be done soon. The details are pulled from the documents. Now I'll quickly show you how it works with invoices. Let me upload an invoice. This is the internet invoice and the other one is the electricity invoice. Let me show you how it works. I go to the configuration again. Now I click the invoice tab and set up the mapping. For invoices, I want to pull out the invoice number, the vendor, and the amount. After saving, I run the extraction again. If I go back, you'll see this invoice does not have an invoice number, so it shows NA. The vendor and amount are there. If I do the same for the second invoice, let me quickly show you. You'll see the details are there too. Now you can get important details without having to search through your documents.
I really hope that you enjoyed seeing all of these different apps that my team built. Don't forget to comment below and vote for your favorite app. And if you need help with your company setting up a vibe strategy, because you can really customize these Monday vibes to be exactly what you need, feel free to reach out. My contact information is in the description below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and remember to subscribe to receive tips and tricks on how to use Monday.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.